Facebook ads pay? You gotta learn from the experts. Carl White and his team, they literally wrote the book on it, and you can own it for only $8. All you gotta do is click this banner right here, over on your right, you buy it, you get a PDF download, and there's a hard copy comes in the mail, and it's a really, really good book. There's also a link around here on Facebook, and if you're on your mobile device, scroll down past the comments, you'll see his link there. Only $8, you get it like right now.
And to prove it works, I mean, I want you to think about this for a second. You've probably bought something from Carl White from one of his Facebook ads.
More than likely.
So you know it works.
It does work.
Hey, we're going to talk strictly about mortgage stuff today. We are not going to get into the iBuying stuff. So we're going to cover 4 stories today. And what we're going to do is we are going to read the tea leaves of today's market and marketing for today's regional loan officer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 37% of all homes in the United States are mortgage free.
That's a lot.
Isn't that crazy?
I know. I wish I was one of them.
37. Our balances are going up, yours are going down, but that's another story. Okay.
Wrong with
We're going to try to make theirs go up. Okay, but think about that. 37%.
Yeah.
Mortgage free. Like I said, I thought it's crazy high. Never would have thought that in a million years.
Yeah.
It gets more interesting though.
Okay.
Mortgage free homes have increased 5.5% in the last 11 years since the housing crash.
Really?
And you have to understand, in the entire United States housing market, 5.5% is massive.
It's a lot. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I mean, people bought homes for nickels on the dollar 10 years ago.
They really did.
Got a great low rate.
Yes,
right?
they did.
Vowed never to refinance.
Most of them did.
And a bunch just put their head down and paid those homes off. Lucky punks.
And the other component to this whole thing is the baby boomers are getting older and they've just paid their 30-year mortgages off. Remember, they are the biggest generation ever. So when you take what Frank said and me together, well, that starts to make sense when we think about 40% of homes being free and clear.
Yeah. Second component is this. According to Freddie Mac, rates are at a 3-year low.
Again.
Do you see there's a connection there?
Oh, let me think about this. There's a third component, Frank. According to Pew Research data, it was revealed that the number of Americans living with family members of another generation, hi Mom, has risen sharply since the Great Recession, climbing to a record-breaking 64 million in 2016, representing 20% of the United States population.
Man, that's crazy.
These points seem to be at odds with each other, but they're not.
It is. That's just crazy. So here's the ingredients. Lots of equity. 40% of homes free and clear. Borrowing someone else's money cheaper than it's been in nearly 3 years, which is just crazy right now. And more granny flats going up for extended family blending is way the heck up there. Because those cheap homes of a decade ago, not so cheap anymore. So here's our thinking. If you went to those free and clear homes and told them they could borrow really cheap money to fix their aging home for those aging in place, I bet you could pick up a couple of refis out there.
Some cash out refinances on the 40%. So let's think about this. 40% of the homes, nearly half in the entire country, doing cash out refis. Those cash out refis could be significant numbers. I mean, nationally, the median value, Frank, is $227,000. You could do a $110,000 cash out refi on the average home in the United States and still have a loan to value under 50%.
Wow.
And you know these people have good credit.
Oh, for sure.
Or to put it another way, super fast and easy files that will fly through processing and underwriting.
Because 1, you're a full service lender, so service your community. It's the right thing to do. And 2, big and untapped and high conversion with the right messaging in your form of communique. I'd not only do social media marketing with this, but database and even snail mailing.
I totally would.
And number 3, you can pick up a listing for your agents. If you're in conversations and you STFU, and actively listen to what the needs of that homeowner really are. And finally, understand you don't always catch one big marlin. Yeah, sometimes it's fun and you can eat just as well if you catch 50 little bluegill instead.
Yes.
These cash out refis on 40% of the population of homeowners, right, could be bluegill fishing, not marlin fishing. And that's okay.
It absolutely is. So listen, go to your title company, find these homes that are free and clear. Do some messaging, forward-thinking messaging. Send them the articles that we've just shared with you. Tell them that they might want to make improvements. They can borrow money cheaper than when they bought that house in the first place. This is a time to act. And at 40%, the right messaging could be the difference between closing a bunch of small deals and closing nothing. And that's good.
I would just say for LOs out there, I know that a lot of them are feeling this refi boom right now because I've been talking to a few locally.
Sure.
Like, man, they're just kind of pouring in right now.
Sure.
This is one of those moments, guys. Don't forget your purchase deals out there.
Oh,
Don't
totally.
forget your real estate agents because, please, we've been through this a million times in the mortgage industry. The refi boom gets hot, everything's honky-dory. You think, it's never going to end. Then suddenly, like a spigot, it's gone.
Yeah, but you know what, Frank? So here's the deal. Your marketing can't be either or. One or the other. And
Yeah.
the way to do both your refis when you can and your purchase market, you have to put yourself on calendar. Go to my Facebook page. I cover this a ton on the live. So
Yeah.
check out my Facebook page and we'll show you how to have purpose-driven days so you can do both your refis and your purchase.
There you go. You guys have a great one. Leave your comments down below. Forward, share, subscribe. We'll catch you here at the Natural Estate Post.
Share this.
See you Monday.
Sharing is caring. Bye.